Now, y'all know I don't usually do stories like these at all on my channel. These kind of stories are usually reserved for your channels such as like Lovely T and people who does stuff like that. But shout out to her because I know she's already talked about this. But I had to talk about it because of the people that was involved. And y'all know I have probably talked about Jeffree Star on my channel maybe once or twice. And both times that I've talked about him, neither one of them have ever been good, because everyone knows that Jeffree Star definitely has a history of racism. That is of no surprise, but it's amazing because he's still here. He still finds a way to try to keep himself relevant. Now notice I'm referring to himself as him, even though he parades himself around as a woman. But I don't think he actually has come out and said that he wants to be called she. He still goes under the moniker of he. But that's besides the point of this. But I know you see in the picture that is Jeffree Star, and there is a black man behind Jeffree Star. Now, this story right here is a doozy. Some of you may have already heard about this, whether you came across it on accident or you read a little bit into it. So basically, what you and this might be the buck broken story of the last decade, or at least a qualifier for it. So in this picture, of course, you see Jeffree Star, and behind him is this black man by the name of Marhold. Now, I didn't know who the heck Marhold was until I have found out that this guy used to play basketball. He went to some university. I forgot where it was. I want to say it was in Pennsylvania. Then he ended up playing ball overseas. I don't think he ever went to the NBA. So he was an international ball player. And apparently this guy was, or maybe still is, but probably on the verge of was, married to this woman and have intimately with Jeffree Star. I'm saying, what in the get out is this? I said, this is very weird. Like, I've heard stories where you've had people step out of their relationships. You know, infidelity happens all the time. But this guy stepped out on his wife. Mind you, his wife, if y'all want to know, his wife is black. She is a black woman. Stepped out on his wife and his kid to be with this guy who parades himself around as a woman and is an extreme racist and culture vulture. Like, if you look at the stuff that Jeffree Star has put out there, he tries his best to emulate that of a black woman every single time, and he loves drama. Every time something comes up about Jeffree Star, he's in some kind of drama with somebody. Like, the guy is an extremely dark aura, toxic person. Like this person, I don't know how people try to surround himself with him, but I noticed that he does something a lot of racists do, and that is surround himself around or have black people around him to not appear to be racist. That's like textbook racist 101. That's like literally in the school or the playbook of racism, to have people around you who are black so you don't appear to come off that way. But this whole story is just insane. And then I'm hearing that Jeffree Star has been saying some things to this man's wife and all types of things, or he was the one that leaked the images of them together, and because you know they tried to keep it hush hush, and now everybody knows about it. And to my knowledge, Marhold has made his Instagram private. But it's pointless now. Everybody knows. Like, you know, everybody who's anybody, like people, like regular people, probably people who you may know who might be famous. Of course, his wife knows. Imagine what his son is going to do. And like I said, his son is a little boy. His son cannot be older than 3. Imagine him finding out that his dad, at the very least, plays for both teams. And then, and then in the way that he went about it. Now there was some things going out there saying that Jeffree Star paid this man to be his boyfriend, quote unquote. And then, of course, Jeffree Star has come out and denied it and say that it isn't true. Like, this whole thing is just, it's just crazy, but it's messed up. One messed up thing about this is because when I was looking this stuff up, his wife actually is now blaming herself for this. She's saying, what is it that I did wrong? Was it something that I did? Was it something I could have improved on to make our marriage better? Like, what did I do to make you step out on me to go to this person? And I think she feels some type of way, not because this man that she thought that she loved stepped out on her. It's the fact that he stepped out on her with another man pretending to be a woman who is a known racist, a known drama shit starter, and a host of other things that it doesn't line up with that of a good, decent human being. But like I said, it's very weird. And I think there might be some more stuff going on, but I don't really know that much. I'm just giving you what I have heard and what I have read so far. And I'm very sure more stuff will come about it. But this guy, like I said, is utter trash. And he is definitely, like I said at the beginning of this video, he is a qualifier for buck broken person or entity of the last decade. Like, that is I don't think I have ever come across a story quite like this before since I've been making videos on YouTube. And like I told you, I don't do videos like this often, but when I heard about this, I said, I gotta tell my subscribers about this. And I'm curious, I want to know from y'all, before I even talked about this, did y'all hear about this? And after, if you didn't, or if you did, what is your take about it right now? Because I'm curious to see. Sorry about that, but I'm curious to see what it is y'all have to say about this. I can't wait to read the comments.